what's up, guys? It's Luca here.
And Jerison.
And the two of us are back to give you another week of news in the idol world with the 48 and 46 group.
And other idol groups, too. Actually, I'm finally back after what happened last week, because I have to do a lot of things. And, by the way, what are your thoughts on that opening from the previous episode?
Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Did Yuri's Waruki, was it really, like, that cute that you fell out of your seat?
No, because I was wowed by it, because, like, I wasn't expecting her to be dressed like this, but okay. Although that actually didn't happen when I was watching it, but I was kind of saying what could have happened when I was watching it.
It's what it felt like to you, basically.
Yeah.
Hmm. But yeah, it was a good concert, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, all great concerts, yeah. We'll probably might talk about
I still haven't gotten the chance to see it yet, but what would you say were your personal highlights from the concert?
From the graduation concert or the solo concert?
Yeah, well, it can be either or. Like,
yeah,
each
sure.
one, you can say, like, your personal highlights.
Well, I mean, with the solo concert, Daydream, they were really interesting. Of course, there was that section where she was doing Wayuki. Yeah, I had to watch 3 different versions of that same song through that week. During that
3
concert.
different versions?
During that concert, the Mimi Gumo music video and the 9th Gen anniversary concert.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, Mimi Gumo. That's right. The member from BNK. I haven't seen that yet.
Oh, okay.
But I did hear 48 talk about it, so.
Yeah, I talked about it too last week too. And then there was also that one, like, they were also doing some other famous songs too, and also when she did the AKB48 46 collaboration. That was on their most recent album. AKB's 40...
Oh, on their most recent
Yeah, the AKB48 46 collaboration.
AKB and Kayaki, not just. Is it not Sakamichi AKB?
It's a Sakamichi AKB single, but this one just has Kayakizaka.
Just Kayaki?
No, AKB and Kayakizaka. Sounds like.
I'm having a bit of trouble remembering that song. Maybe
it was released in 2016.
Wait, in 2016?
Yeah.
Do you mean 誰のことが一番愛してるのか?
The collaboration?
Yeah,
that's the one. That's the one, yeah. She did that.
Yeah, that was Sakamichi AKB, because Nogizaka members were in that too.
Oh, there were Nogizaka members? I thought it was just AKB.
Yeah, there were Nogizaka members in that.
Oh, they were? Oh, I didn't notice when I was watching the video.
Yeah,
okay.
Don't you remember? Hori Miyona was in there. How could you forget Hori Miyona was in there?
I thought that was Sakura.
Sakura was in there too, but Hori Miyona was also in there.
Oh, okay, so they were Nogi. Okay, so it's a...
I know there's the joke that people say that Sakura and Mion are like each other, or like people get them mixed up all the time, but like, I knew it was...
So it's an AKB for this history cover. Yeah, no, but back to the concert. Yeah, Yuuri did a really good job.
That song. That is a good song.
She was another, and then in the actual like graduation, and then but throughout the they also showed like what they showed like kind of like the history of her when she was in the group. I thought they were gonna show it during the graduation concert, but they showed it during her solo like her history. And it was interesting. It's like. And then, now to the graduation concert, I Want to Keep Loving You, there were a lot of interesting moments, like that one time when they were like, and in this concert we know that Sayaka was not there, although Nano Okada was there too.
Yeah, that's right, I did see that Na-chan was there.
I was thinking she was
because Na-chan, she loves Yuuri.
Yeah, and it would have been more interesting if Nao Furuhara was there too, now. Then you got all this, and then... Like, Ripopo was there too, but in the audience. You know,
I did see a clip of that.
You know, the member who, like, who did, like, say, during an election.
Yeah, Suko Rika.
Yeah, Rika. And I thought she was, the other Riho in Yoshimoto, but that's not her, no.
No. That's Miyaki Riho. Her name is Ririka. Suto Ririka, not Riho.
Oh, Birika, okay. And then...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure her nickname is Riripon, so maybe that's why you got that mixed up.
Oh, yeah. And then there was also where I was, like, watching, like, some of the members, like, kind of... that song, like... Need love you. I have to say, like, 2 versions of that performance, too, even during the 9th Gen concert.
Oh, you mean Gatasuna I Love You?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good song.
It's like
oh yeah, the ninth gen stage, by the way, the 9th gen anniversary stage. That was so good. I finally got a chance to watch that.
Yeah, we'll got but more of that in
also,
depth.
there was the version of Waruki in that too.
Yeah, they did that too.
Suzura did Waruki. Although it was Suzuki.
Yeah, and then also
she was really cute. Since it was only 6 of the members, just got to do like multiple songs, multiple unit songs. During the unit section, so like it was really good.
And
plus getting to see like Haru, for example, Shimada Haruka, because she retired from entertainment. Getting to see her on stage again is really cool.
Oh, you know, that entire concert is kind of like the members that were on. It's like they're coming back from retirement. It's like come back and still be.
Well, not all of them.
Kinda.
Takeuchi Miyu, she's still doing entertainment. Nagao Maria is still in entertainment.
Yeah. But at least they get to stay. They look like they're still in the group, which is great. And then
I mean, that's true. It still feels like it comes so naturally to them, especially because this is what I found interesting. The majority of all of the songs that they did in the set list, they did in full.
Yeah,
they
full
didn't
songs.
do like the shortcut stage version. They did them in full.
Full songs, yeah.
Like they did a single medley, all the songs were done in full.
As you expect in a theater concert, yeah. Full songs.
It was amazing.
Yeah, it was like very fun concert. You could probably watch. And back to the concert with Yuuri Oda's graduation concert, I Wanna Keep Loving You. And then there was that part where like Ari kind of writes a letter and they show the entire letter and then also some pictures. But also she actually put that letter and pictures actually on a post on Instagram too. And then she did a duet, and Yuuri and Ari did a duet after that. And there were moments with the third gens, and then they also did Misaka Singapore too, and and then Yuri's graduation in this concert, it looks like kind of like her usual style. She wears the robes and the hat. And then she sang her graduation song from the recent single "Don't Face First Love," acting tough, and then instead of her being put in the MMB48 vault, she turned to pedals. Yeah, I remember when during Sayaka Sonic where like Sayaka goes inside the MMB48 vault.
I think I remember that happening, yeah.
Well, in this concert, she just turns to pedals.
So like she walks off and then there are flower petals that start to like fall on the stage or something like that?
No, like she goes down and then she turns to pedals. It's like a little it's like quickly.
So like the petals, they just like shoot up.
Yeah,
Actually,
when she goes down, yeah.
That actually sounds pretty cool.
Oh yeah, and then but quick thing about the concert is that, I mean, so compared to all the other graduation concerts this year, I know it's probably not as sad as Rino Sashiharu's graduation concert, but more sadder than Nanase Nishino's graduation concert. Yeah, I mean, but to be fair, I mean, like, Yuuri, Oda was a really great member, and she was, like, my favorite predominant member of the group. And then after that, she did the graduating concert theater, and after that, she left the group. And as you can see from my little wall here, well, now the picture of, like, Mirror that was there now moved slightly to the left. Now she's my favorite predominant member of the group. Although Shion is still my Oshimin in MMB, and Ririna's still there, too.
Okay. But yeah, I guess it kind of depends on, like, who you are, how much of an emotional impact it'll have on you. Like, I know that Nishino Nanase has a lot of fans, so I'm sure there were plenty of people who got emotional for her graduation. Like, even when it showed, like, in the documentary how emotional the members themselves were.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I guess it depends on the person. But, hey, I'd say those were really good, hearing your thoughts on the concert itself.
Oh, at least we also get to talk about the 9th anniversary concert too. And yeah, the documentary will be available on DVD, Blu-ray on Christmas Day. So I'll be getting that box set actually, and maybe we'll do a little discussion on that possibly.
All right.
Okay, but we should get to our actual news.
Yeah, while we've been talking about concerts, how about we talk about the AKB48 14th anniversary concert that was today?
Oh, we're going to the big one now. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So I didn't get to see the concert. I know it was probably live streamed somewhere, so maybe I'll look and like kind of skim through it later, because I know that there were a lot of unit performances.
Yeah, it was mainly unit, and it aired on AKB48 On Demand or DMM, But yeah, it was somehow surprising there were people like streaming the thing, even doing live streams, even though it's very like risky to stream it since it's DMM. But at least we got to see it. At least I got to see the entire thing.
Yeah, like just the fact that there are international like fan clubs and groups that do, even though there is that risk to it, they want to do it so that more people around the world who are fans of AKB will be able to see it. So like I do appreciate that.
But at least.
But yeah, since the 14th anniversary was today, we had a pretty big announcement today.
Oh, but can we do a quick summary before we get to that? Because I know there's a lot of things to say about that. Because I actually watched the concert. I'll be quickly summarize. Okay.
Yeah,
so
of course. You go.
Just because we're going to get to later, but I'm just going to set this ready. But yeah, so this concert, as I said, was like really good. I mean, it was actually like, it was very, and I mean, like, at least, hopefully DMM, AKB Live on Demand will be able to international fans too to see. So this concert happened around 5:30 in the evening in Japan. It was actually shorter than I thought it was going to be. It was about almost 2 hours 30 minutes, although I thought it was going to be a bit longer. And as you said, they mainly in the concert they just did units. That's it. I thought they were going to do all 56 of their singles like last year, but they just decided to just do mainly units plus team performances too, which is at the beginning of the concert.
Nice.
So the concert begins with before they began, of course, Mion did the little announcement about before the concert began. Of course, the group, the Santankaku, actually did the little announcement. And then we hear the opening. They're like, "Are you ready?"
The overture, yeah.
Yeah. And then we get to the beginning of the first few minutes of the concert, which is the team performances, beginning with Team A, and I'm going to try to be quickly explaining what happened in the concert, since that there is no detailed summary of it yet, but we'll probably get more detail that next episode. But they began with, surprisingly, the new song in the AKB48 Beat Carnival, you know, one of the new songs in that game? They began with that song.
Oh, which one?
That one where they have it's like very electronic. Has like Yuuri being the center on that song?
Oh, the Yuuri Center.
Yeah,
Oh, the
one.
really cool dance number?
Yeah, they began with that, though.
Oh, yeah, that song's really good.
They could have made that the main single, probably. Just trying to find it quickly. And then, like, yeah, and it's like, although throughout
K.
Oh, yeah, and throughout the concert, they didn't, sometimes they performed full songs, sometimes they didn't perform the full song. Yeah, and then Team K, yeah, my favorite team, which has, well, my Yoshimotozaka46 Minami Minegishi, and they performed that one song where they have, like, their theme song, like, "We are the Team K."
Oh, Korogaru Ishi.
They did that.
Yeah.
They did.
Korogaru Ishi ni nare.
Yeah. And they all
Hey, I started as a Team K girl when I first got into AKB, so I'm like, yeah.
You were Team K, Ocean. Oh, yeah, and Jurina was it.
Yeah,
was concurrency during that time.
Because Yamamoto Sayaka was my original Oshiman, so
Sayaka?
I started following the group as a Team K girl, so.
Yeah, me, I'm still a Team K fan since the beginning still. And then Team B performed, and then during one of the songs they performed, during the perform, there was a song where they kind of talked about pizza and they bring out pizza boxes, but then when they open the pizza box, it pretty much ends up, it's actually paper airplanes. Yeah, they said a line about pizza, and then like they got a pizza box out, they opened the pizza box, and then it was paper airplanes.
What song does the group have that has a line about pizza? I don't think I know this song.
It's a Team B song, I think. Team B song.
Oh, Team B. Okay.
Team B. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm super familiar with all of the Team B songs.
There's Team B Oshi.
Well, yeah, I know Team B Oshi.
Team B
Because
Oshi.
there are so many different versions of that particular song. Okay, moving on.
Yeah, Team 4. Yep, and we saw a lot of Nana and Yuuri throughout this concert. Yep, being very close. And they performed And then after the transition, all the captains came up, and then they transitioned to Team 8, and they brought in all the the new members in Team 8.
Oh, that's good.
And they, to introduce them to, and this is...
So, is this like, was this for the new members? Was this their first performance in the theater?
I think their first performance in the theater, I think.
Oh, hey. Well, good job for them.
And they all introduced themselves, too, and just to indicate, but I know some members were not in this concert. I know, obviously, teammates Yokoyama was not there because of her controversy, and then surprisingly, Mooka Yahagi was not in the concert somehow, even though she was on
Mooka wasn't there?
No. Although she was on her show that morning, and also, we all think that maybe Anna Iriano was going to be there, and there was a tweet she made where she was actually inside hinting, oh, I'm going to be in this concert, but then, nope, she's not there.
Maybe it was more like she went to go see the concert, not really to participate in it, or she was just visiting the theater.
Oh, it's like, she pranked us, I'm gonna...
I mean, of course she would post that there because it's the anniversary of the group that was formed, so of course she would post that. It doesn't automatically guarantee that she's going to make an appearance in the show. But again, there might be the chance that she actually just sat in the audience and watched the show.
Oh, that's possible.
I know that there were a couple of members who did that. I know that there was one member, probably a former member, I think, who sat in the audience and posted it up on their Instagram story, a little clip of when they were singing Sakura no Hanabira Tachi.
Oh, yeah, at the end, which we'll get... Yeah.
Who was it? I think her name was Natsumi? I know that there are a couple members named Natsumi, but I can't remember off the top of my head who she was.
Like Natsuki Matsuka and Natsumi Tanaka Boss from HKT. Got two Natsumi.
I don't think it was an HKT member. I think it was specifically an AKB member. Or a former AKB member.
Oh, former AKB member. Okay. And then, so they introduced themselves, and then they performed a bit. But it was... While I was watching the concert and I was sitting to the chat in the show chat on the chat of the No Live Discord, some people were saying that the audience wasn't excited when the new members performed, because I know they're just beginning, but out of all of them, I mean, when I talked to them in showroom, which interestingly, their showrooms are as exciting as watching a Nogiezaka46 showroom.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people are watching their showrooms, actually.
And
who
would you say favorite among the new teammate members?
Right now, still undecided because I'm still learning about them, but out of all of them, I actually talked to at least one of them in the showroom, actually. I'm not sure which member it was, but I kind of told her, how's it like being in a teammate? And she said, yeah, she's really happy to be in the team.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. And then the rest...
All right, then.
Oh, wait, so teammate. But also, then the rest of the teammate members, and they all did 47. Yeah, and although in this case they have to do 45 because two of them are missing, because you also know Hitomi is in, well, we're not sure what happened to her yet, and also with the Yokohama. But also interesting, but when they went to all 47 prefectures, Rira doesn't say Okinawa last this time. Instead, they ended with the Narumi Kurano actually ending that section. Remember usually in the song where Rira says Okinawa?
I think I know what you mean, yeah.
No, she doesn't say it last, which is good.
Okay.
And then they go to some and then after that, we get to pretty much the majority of the concert, the units. And I think... Okay,
now, I'm sure we don't really have enough time to talk about all the units, but what would you say were your personal highlights?
Okay, quick ones about that, but there was, let's see. Okay, there was that...
I know that, Yuna, Yuuri and Na-chan had a duet, right?
Yeah, that was an interesting one. And they almost kissed.
Really?
Almost,
I know that the name of the song had kiss in it, Kissu no Nantoka, something like that.
Kissu no, okay. And then there was this also one interesting where they had where they were kind of dressed like esports players. I think when they were doing
esports.
Yeah, they were those esport uniforms. If I can find the little...
Oh, okay. And I know that there was the one unit that did 3 seconds from
that
Persona.
And they
otherwise known as No Sleeves and Danso.
It's a no sleeves. It's a no sleeves song. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you don't know?
It is a no. I know.
No Sleeves. They did a TV drama called Mendel, where they were playing girls who became cross-dressing idols.
Oh, they were disguising.
And so that was their song within the drama, 3 seconds.
Oh,
the girls were cross-dressing as men.
Yeah, and then
that drama was it was wild.
Oh, so it's a hit. And then
yeah, I'd say it was probably very popular, especially with No Sleeves fans at the time, just because of like how wild it got.
Well, it's like what happens when you do cross-dressing. And yeah, but when they were in the performance, they were like, they look really great, and like Momoka looks like a very classy man.
Onishi Momoka, yeah. She looked really good from the picture you showed me.
Yeah, I'm showing the picture right now, actually. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, and there's like Kyoko Toda was also there too, dressed as and Shizuka and Hinana and Anasi Asai. Wow, she looks tall. They all look tall. Yeah, Kyoko was actually being seen on this concert too, actually.
Alright.
What else too? Yeah, and they also did a promo where they did like a band, and then I'm not sure if they were actually playing but they might be doing air band. Mion was playing guitar, Narumi was playing the piano, and someone was.
What song was that they were playing a band? Because I know that there are several songs where the girls like play actual instruments live.
I think they played that song from like Tempura Kiss no Tempura.
Oh, that song. Okay.
Yeah. And then they also did.
I could probably see it because knowing that Mion actually can play guitar and she has played guitar live at a couple of concerts in the past, I'd say they probably actually did it. I don't know about the other two members if they actually can play your instruments, but I would put it past them. If Mion can actually play guitar and they're doing this unit where they're doing the Tempura no Kiss song, then yeah, they were probably playing it live.
And then there was also this one. They also sang the Fairy Wink song, like also another Junkin song.
Oh, Fairy Wink, yeah.
Yeah, they performed that song too. And then before the end of the concert, there was this other where where like Yuuri and Ray were doing Ogi Diamond.
Ogi Diamond, yeah.
Yeah, I'm showing. Yeah, and it's like people are saying that. Oh, do you think that Yuuri is the next face of the group? Some people were like excited about this performance, actually. I'm showing pictures from it now, actually.
I mean, again, I could see that because Yuuri is pretty popular, especially among the teammate members. She's already had some experience centering a couple of songs in AKB, even centering one of the main singles, Teacher, Teacher. Although I think she suits the cute concept more than the cool, sexy concept.
And then you also got Ray and Nusi and Satone and Mahoru, I think. I'm showing. But yeah, they did like Shao Diamond. They did Jurina's song where she centered. And then after that, they ended with I think they ended with possibly the song that will be on their next album. That was what they performed on Best Artist.
Oh, Aisuru Hito.
Yeah, they performed that, I think. And then we get to the major announcement that happened during this concert. This is a big one. So after they performed the song and then they taught the concert was ending, then Mion somehow was like asking Minami something, and then they were kind of like focusing the camera on Minami a lot unusually. And then after that, Minami Minegishi, the only original member in AKB48, and also my Oshiman in the group, announced that she's leaving the group. Yeah, and then of course, that's another thing after that. I was thinking, so she's not leaving, or she's and then yep, she is leaving, and that means it's officially the actual end of the golden era of AKB48. Yeah, surprising. I mean, I was thinking she was
I'll definitely say, like, for me, when I saw the announcement, it feels kind of surreal for me.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I definitely do feel like you said, it's the end of an era because she was the last of the first generation for AKB48. And the fact that she had gone through so much in her idol career.
Yeah.
Like, there was what happened with the scandal where she kind of started anew as a Kenkyusei and became a leader figure to many of the girls who were Kenkyusei at the time, like Na-chan, Kojimako, Yuuri, Saho, Miki, a bunch of others.
Shinobu.
Yeah, Shinobu. So yeah, like, I definitely do feel that, but it's also like, because she had been in the group for so long, it was like I pretty much felt like it was going to happen sooner or later. It was just a matter of when.
It was
like she could have graduated like say 2 or 3 years earlier if she wanted to. But she did decide to stay a bit longer. But it was ultimately her decision.
But at least she had success after the controversy.
That's true. She was able to make a new start and sort of regain that popularity that she once had.
And she's being seen on a lot of shows too, like with Reno too.
Mm-hmm. So I'd say, yeah, if she decides to stay in entertainment once she does leave the group next year in April.
Yeah, she said somewhere beginning of April.
When she graduated.
Oh.
I could definitely see her taking a similar route to Sashi, where she focuses on appearing in Variety.
Mm-hmm.
But also because Michan, she is a pretty multi-talented performer. Like, she's a really good singer.
Uh-huh.
She's a good dancer. She's a good actress, in my opinion. I've seen some of her acting in the past, and she's done some pretty good performances in the past. So.
Oh yeah, she's a very fun member too, and like.
Yeah, and she's funny too, which is why I think I could definitely see her focusing on Variety, being a variety talent.
Yeah, but also, I mean, about that, but I mean, like, what convinced me to like her, actually, is when I saw the video of Miracle from Above, and then, and I saw that video, I was like, yeah, she's been in the group. Fun in that video.
Yeah, and even Steve, we actually talked earlier before we started recording earlier in the day. Steve had talked about it, too. He doesn't really feel that much of an impact anymore with it. Well, mostly because since he has moved on to seeing underground idols and following whack groups like Bish and other groups like that, he's kind of lost that interest that he had with AKB and the 48 groups. But of course, he's still, wanting to follow them and stick with them.
Well, at least there's still Jarina, at least.
I mean, that's true, but I think just because of his direction, his attention and interest going into these other groups, he's kind of lost that initial interest and passion that he's had in following most of the 48 and 46 groups.
Well, I mean...
given because, there have been a lot of changes within the group that has affected, the quality of their performance. Like we can easily say, this year, for example, wasn't really the best year for AKB.
They had the AKB Spring Festival, which was actually, I think, probably the best event they did this year, actually.
I mean, that's true, too, but you also got to think they had a bunch of really popular members who had graduated.
Yeah.
There was still the whole controversy that was around NGT48 with Yamaguchi Maho.
Yeah.
There were some groups like HKT, for example, who weren't really as much in the spotlight as they used to be.
Well, because when Reno left.
Well, that's true. Sashi too.
But she's kind of still in. I mean, isn't she could have still be in the. But I mean, maybe retire from performance, but actually still be in staff. It's she's still there, but she.
Yeah, I'd say the majority of music artists, when they continue on for this song, especially because this is counting 14 years that AKB has been active, they're going to have, they're going to have highs and lows. They're going to have good years that they really peak, and then they're going to have bad years where it's just not really working out for them. But I'd say with next year coming up with 2020, because it is especially a big year for Japan in general with the 2020 Olympics coming up, I'd say this could be a good chance for them to kind of pick up and start that, I'm forgetting the exact word I'm looking for, but basically kind of make a comeback through that.
Yeah,
Aisuru Hito, for example, for what I've heard of it, it sounds like a really good song.
Oh, yeah, it's the changing times. And with the Olympics, she's leaving the group during an Olympic year, which is, it's big. So with that graduation concert, do you think they might do it at Tokyo Dome, do you think?
Well, I don't know. Again, that's something we'll have to see.
And do you think there'll be a reunion of all first-gen members?
That I would absolutely want.
Yeah.
Especially for the fact that she is the last first-gen leaving the group, there definitely has to be a reunion.
It's probably gonna happen. I mean, like, it's like when I was watching Sayaka Sonic, and it's like, yep, when all the first gen members came in, it's like, yep, that was the golden era of MMB. Though they still have Akari and Miru still, actually. But I mean,
yeah, congratulations to Mi-chan, I would say. I definitely wish her the best in whatever she decides to pursue. Again, I could highly see her going into becoming a variety talent, similar route as Sashi, because she and Sashi were really good friends when they were both in AKB, and even after Sashi went to HKT, they were still really close friends.
But interestingly, because of the concert, but although surprisingly, Reno was actually at the concert, actually. She was actually backstage.
Yeah, I saw that too, the Twitter post that she posted on that.
And I think Moaka was actually there too. Well, not but actually backstage too, I think. I'm not sure.
So yeah, and of course, congratulations to AKB for 14 years, and let's hope that next year with their coming 15th year that it's going to be a good year for them. 2020, I hope this is going to be a good year for AKB in the 48 group.
I was going to say this quick personal story of Minami, but the closest I actually got to see her actually in person was actually when I saw Team K performing in the theater during my trip to Japan last year. Though I had to watch in the lobby because it's probably sold out. But I mean, like, that was watching it in person. It's like, yeah, she's a really great member. But at least it probably might. She might have saw one comment I made during a showroom she did, but at least she'll still do showroom at least for the next few months, hopefully. Yeah, and also Nana when that happened, Yuuri and Nana were actually crying during that. Yeah, very surprising. And then after they ended with their first single after that, yeah, it was like most overall with the concert, it was a exciting and then it went downhill at the end. Yeah, okay. But anyway, let's get to some other news now.
Yeah, let's move on now to some more news involving AKB48. So, AKB is actually set to join the CDTV Christmas special that will air on December 23rd.
Oh, 23rd. Oh, the Christmas special. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Christmas Ongakusai 2019.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the New Year's Eve one, day one. No, that's another one.
No, not that one. So
yeah.
No, they're listed, and we have a couple other artists who are listed for it as well. We have Exile, The Pump, Fooding, Hirai Ken, Little Glee Monster.
Little Glee Monster. Foreign is still there again. It's like the kind of like the campaign for who's gonna get best song at the Japan Record Awards.
Well, again, Fooding, they have been making some popularity with the song. It is clearly very popular with not just kids, but with all sorts of people. And I'll admit, it's a catchy song.
Yeah. And then just recently, last week, they just released they just launched you could say the international version of Foreign, Team E, and they actually released the video of the English version of the song. And when I saw it, I got the song when I heard it the first time. It's about like this, based on watching the video of the Kenshi Onezu version, where a kid flies down to a tree, two kids see the child, and they take care to a period of time.
Oh, okay.
And something involves,
I'll definitely have to check that out. That sounds interesting.
Yeah. But back to CDTV.
Well, that's it for that on that particular announcement, actually. So let's move on, actually, to this is actually involving multiple groups.
Oh, yeah, multiple groups.
The Billboard Japan Top 10 of the Year for 2019 was released. And so we have some of the 48 and 46 groups listed on some of the lists here. So first off, for the top single sales of the year of 2019, a majority of them are AKB48 and some of the Sakamichi groups.
Wow, they at least had some success, and with Sustainable, which is a surprise hit.
So in 10th place is SK's Frustration, which is, by the way, the only single that SK released this year.
The only one, yeah.
And even though it was released in the summer and it hadn't really been promoted as much since it released, the fact that it still got the top 10 is like, in terms of sales, like that's amazing.
But it also had the ballot for the voting for the 10th gen audition too, which.
I mean, that's true too, and also the fact because this was considered like sort of a comeback single for SKE because this was after they changed agencies.
And
when they moved to Zest, when Zest bought them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just that alone is like kind of amazing.
And they went. They filmed the video in Los Angeles.
Yeah, that's true too. That was awesome.
Yeah.
And then ninth place is Kyun by Hinatozaka46.
Kyun. Yeah.
Eighth is Brave by Arashi.
Oh yeah,
Arashi. Seventh is Furoi Hitsuji.
Oh, Black
by
Sheep.
Keyakizaka46. Sixth is actually BTS. It's Lights/Boy with Love.
Oh,
Boy with Love is actually a really catchy song.
Yeah, and the one that had his Halsey in the the one we usually hear a lot.
Yeah, Halsey, yeah.
Halsey.
Fifth place, Yohama de Tsuyogara Nakutemo I by Nogizaka. Fourth place, again Nogizaka, this time was Sing Out. And then the top 3 spots are all held by AKB. So No Way Man at third, Do Out of Days in second, and Sustainable at first.
But wasn't No Way Man released last year? That was 2018. Yeah.
Was it? I think so.
It came out in November.
It was either like the tail end of 2018 or like the very early beginning of 2019. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, because but I'm actually showing the little chart thing. Yeah, so but also I was looking through this, but many of the those are actually prominent in this this list is that somehow Kenshi Yonezu, who also produced Foreign, also had a song that was #1, the song Lemon, that was released last year too. You know Lemon, the song Lemon.
I think so.
Yeah, a lot of people sing that song actually too. Yeah,
I probably know it if I heard it. It's not coming to mind right now.
Oh yeah, I'm actually showing the list. So yeah, there's all the top singles. Yeah.
And then actually below it in top album sales of the year,
albums,
Nogizaka actually ranked in that as well. In third place for Ima ga Omoide ni Naru Made, the album they released this year.
Yeah, that was a great album, especially if you get, let's say, the limited edition version, because in the limited edition version, it kind of like focuses more on the graduate members that were leaving the group, like mainly focusing on them on the limited edition version. But look at this list too. But there's also Arashi's best album was in first place.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And Jen Hoshino's Pop Virus that also came out in 2018. Even the soundtrack of Bohemian Rhapsody made it there too. Great film, by the way. And King and Prince's
Bohemian Rhapsody is a really good film.
Great film, yeah. And King and Prince's first also was placed at 5th. Which actually, by the way, actually have some of those albums that actually ranked. Actually, I'm going to show them quickly as I get to there. Yeah, here's the. I probably showed it earlier, but that's the album here, the limited edition version.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then also got the. And then here's the King and Prince album, limited edition too.
Oh.
Yeah, and it has the little sleeve, and then here's the front of all of them,
cool.
And the back. Oh, by the way, my favorite member in the group is actually the one over here. Because he usually sings like the very high notes sometimes. He does falsettos.
Oh.
And then here's
cool.
Jen Hoshino's his own Pop Virus, which great album too, actually.
All right.
Yeah, and also quickly with the list, but also official Hiki Dandism, which we've been talking about a lot. They had a song too in the list for Pretender, which from this album Traveler, which. But I mean, when I first I heard this last week, but the first time I heard the song is that somehow when I saw Yuka Tamayoshi doing a cover of it on a showroom, I thought she was doing the Ken Harai song, but no, she was doing Pretender. Okay.
All right, moving on. We have the FNS Kaiosai the first week.
Oh yeah, week 1.
Week 1.
I watched that.
That recently happened. I didn't watch the full performance, but I did see clips of it online. So I saw several of performances, not just involving the 48 and 46 groups, but also other artists and performances that I was personally interested in.
I watched the entire thing. It was like about 4 hours long, 4 hours and 5 hours long. Yeah. So, which performances were you kind of interested in this special?
Well, first, one of the personal highlights I'd say is the cast of the current production that they're doing of Hairspray in Japan.
Oh yeah, Hairspray.
They did
yeah.
You Can't Stop the Beat.
Stop the Beat. And they got Naomi Watanabe and Crystal K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'd say she really suits the character. Like, Naomi Watanabe is a really cool woman and a really funny talent.
She even did something with James Corden too, actually, recently, actually.
Yeah, that's right. They were both promoting a facial skincare water.
Oh, okay.
It was Purtira, I think is what it was.
Purtira, yeah. And then there was also this like a former
and also just because in the cast, Tamura Mamie, who is one of my favorite former Hello Project idols, is playing Amber.
Oh, Amber, yeah. Amber has been
I love her.
Oh, she was good? Oh.
I really do. Like, yeah.
Yeah. And then
this was actually a really cool performance. And plus, Hairspray is a musical that I really like. Me and my mom went and saw the movie version of it.
Oh, I saw the film. That was a great film. Great film, actually.
Me and my mom were both deeply in love with Zac Efron at that time.
Oh,
so we were like, Zac Efron is in this movie? We're going to go see it.
He was Link Larkin in that one.
He was.
Link
he
Larkin.
was really cool.
Also got James Marsden being Corny Collins, and also Queen Latifah as Motormouth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and John Travolta as Edna Turnblad, and Amanda Bynes too. So.
There were really good performances from that movie.
Oh yeah, good. But there was also another performance from a musical where a former member was actually in this one. It was a Ride Like Shock, which is actually a famous musical in Japan, produced by now late producer Joni Kitagawa. Yeah, there was that too. Yeah.
Okay.
Any other performances?
Let's see. I know that they did a couple of Disney performances. Like, I saw that...
Frozen, yeah.
There was Frozen. Like, Ikuta Erika was singing for the first time in forever.
Yeah, for the first time.
Really good.
Yeah.
There was even a side-by-side that I saw where she did it 2 years ago compared to when she did it now.
Oh, Meiji was there in that performance, too. Doing, of course, the finish of the Let It Go, which she sings the Japanese version, the end title version, or the actual song. And then they also performed the new song. Well, probably the most.
Yeah, Into the Unknown.
Into the Unknown.
That was really cool. That was a cool performance.
Yeah, and
I know that there were actually a couple of people who were singing some songs in English. Like there was someone who sang "Part of Your World" from Little Mermaid.
Oh yeah, that time too during the Little Mermaid medley.
And there was also a group of women. I think they were called
La Diva.
Who sang Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, they sang Bohemian Rhapsody. In English.
That was so cool.
Yeah, it was like they're like Little Glee Monster for older fans. Yeah.
And then also, let's see who else. Nana Mizuki was there. I saw she performed a song, and Nana Mizuki is one of my personal favorite Japanese seiyuu and singers. I love her voice when she's singing. Like, it is so powerful and so beautiful.
And speaking of music, there was also some performance involving like the Phantom of the Opera and also the sequel of the musical too.
Oh yeah, there was Phantom of the Opera, and let's see what else. I think they did a performance.
Do re mi.
Oh yeah. So yeah. Let's see, and then I know that we have, of course, the AKB and some of the Sakamichi groups.
Yeah.
So the Keakizaka, the second gen, were there.
Yes, backup dancers.
Were they just performing backup? Yeah.
Yeah, during like Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Also, some members in Nogiego were in the opening, and they did actually the song that actually AKB did during the opening last year. Now it's Nogiego doing that opening.
Okay, cool.
And then also there was like interesting performance too, where somehow Mai Shiraishi and Miyuki was doing like. Performing a new song produced and written by Yasushi Akamoto called "Necessary," and if it's an actual single, it probably might sell a lot of copies. Did you see the performance?
Okay, I didn't see that one yet.
But it's like really good. It's like if you know in England where they have like what could be the #1 Christmas song, that could be like the #1 Christmas song. And is
it a Christmas song?
Well, if they released around this time, yeah. And it also,
But, is the song about Christmas?
Maybe, but, well, we didn't see the performance.
Okay.
And then when
I did see that, the group Aquars from Love Live Sunshine sang a song with AKB. They did Jingle Bells.
Yeah,
that was really cute.
Yeah, and then it's an album. Yeah, when Aquars performed, their performance was actually very quick. It's like very quick performance.
Mm-hmm.
And also throughout the special too, like out of the people that were interviewed, they did interview Nogiezaka and Aquars, but they didn't interview AKB. Yeah.
Well, maybe they were just sitting out in the audience enjoying the show, because I know that they do that. They film the members who are there, all of the artists who are sitting out in the audience watching the other artists perform.
And that one time where when Foreign was performing earlier, and then when
you see all the members doing the
yeah, and Miko doing the dance. So that means
and Midorun.
Oh, and a bit of Rin too. So they're all big fans of Foreign.
Well, yeah, like I said, it's a catchy song. But
also, Miko was she's also a big fan of EXILE too. During when they were at Best Artist, somehow one of the members saw, they took a picture, and even he gave her flowers. One of the members, Naismith, actually gave her flowers.
Nesmith! Nesmith is so cool. Nesmith, he's actually a kind of fan of the group.
Oh, he's fun.
A long time ago, he said that he was actually, let's see. I think originally he was a Maeda Atsuko Oshi, but then he changed into a Miyazawa Saya Oshi.
Sai? Where's it?
And he did perform in a recent performance of Peter Pan as Captain Hook. It was the same performance where Saya and Kasai Tomomi were both in it together. Mm-hmm. So we have Saya as Peter Pan, Tomomi as Wendy, and then Nesmith as Captain Hook. It must have been so much fun for the three of them.
Nesmith being Captain Hook. That's interesting.
And he looked really good from the pictures that I saw that were taken of him when he did it. He looked really good.
Yeah, he looks really good too. And he's a fan of HHE too, which is interesting. And then also Tomo was also jamming to EXILE when they performed too on FNS. Yeah, she was jamming to FNS, to EXILE.
Yeah, AKB and EXILE, they both kind of support each other.
Oh, and when
I can remember a show where it had AKB versus EXILE doing a bunch of competitions, and one of the things that they did was a dancing competition with a dancing game. Mm-hmm. One of my favorite moments was Yukirin versus Nesmith when they were doing Kyari Kyari Pamyu's Pum Pum Pum.
Oh, Pum Pum Pum. That's so...
And Nesmith was so girly in his movements. Because it's a girly song, because you gotta, so it's like, and
then
it was so hilarious.
And then when Shirashi and was doing the song, actually the rest of the members of Nogiezaka46 were actually in the audience watching that performance. Actually, the Shirashi one, but not the actual group performances. Actually, now.
All right.
Nogi performed the recent single, and when they actually began performing, earthquake warning happened. Actually, they showed when the song began. Earthquake warning was actually shown. Yeah, it began when the song actually began. Then they showed the little graphics saying FNN news update. Earthquake happened.
I hope it wasn't anything too severe, was it?
It was around a 3 to 4, so it's not big. But it's
oh, okay, that's good.
But it happened when their performance began, and then we just went through all the performance. Okay, that's okay. And then AKB did Sustainable too. And their performance was actually good, and they were kind of they were shimmying during a few times during that performance too. And then doing kind of 1920s dance moves kind of for a few seconds too, but yeah. But the interesting about that is that although Arashi and BTS performed full songs, but many of the groups didn't perform full songs, because if they performed the full song of Sustainable, then we could have heard Yukirin doing her little solo part in midway to the song. Nice to hear that. Okay, but we have FNS this week too. We have week 2 this week.
Oh yeah, that's right.
More this week.
I believe Hinatazaka is going to be on this week, right?
And all of Kyakusaka, which.
And all of Kyakusaka.
Yeah, and also in both days. Misaki.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Is Yamamoto Sayaka somewhere in the lineup for
I don't think she's
any of this?
I don't think she's, but she might be.
I know that she was in the other one that they did in Osaka. That she did a performance there.
Best hits.
Best hits, yeah. FNS
hits.
Best Hits, Kaiosai.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if she performed either last week and I just like missed her, or if she's performing like this week or maybe a coming week. I don't know. Again, we'll see.
Yeah.
I know that Sayane is busy right now promoting her upcoming album.
Alpha.
We'll talk a little bit more about that later, actually. So let's move on now and start going through some more of the news. First up, going on to SK48.
SK.
So this is a pretty cool announcement. They announced their Christmas and end of the year stages that they will be doing towards the end of the month.
During Christmas concerts. Wow.
So first, on December 25th, they are actually going to be doing a Christmas midnight stage.
Oh, Christmas at night with SK48.
And then at the end of the year, they will have an under 18 stage. That'll be members who are under 18 years old will perform. And then they will do the countdown stage where they count down to the start of the new year.
Yeah, they're going to be New Year's concert. Wow.
So definitely look forward to that.
Uh-huh.
There was also a new commercial that was released for their mobile game, Daifugo wa Owaranai. Last time in November, it was Furuhata Nao and Takayanagi Akane who were featured in the commercial. This time, it's Suda Akari and Oba Mina.
Nova.
These commercials are so wacky and so funny. Like, it's pretty much what you would expect, because Japanese commercials, they do have the tendency to be really wacky in order to, like, grab your attention and help you remember them better.
But they're convincing, too, actually. As I was watching those commercials during FNS, very convincing commercials, actually.
Although I rolled hard, laughing so hard, when it was Oba Mina's part, because they brought back one of the best running gags that came from the AKB48 show.
Oh, that's the talk, pep talk.
No, the kawaikute suimasen. I'm sorry, I'm so cute. I'm so happy they brought that back. Even if it's just a commercial, I was so happy. That just made me laugh so hard. And the guy's reaction was just like, he was like so blank-faced, and then...
It's like, recent nostalgia. Recent nostalgia. Oh,
so good. Okay.
And by the way,
all right. Moving on now, there's some news actually with Matsui Jurina. This is very exciting. So she will be appearing on Showroom on December 10th at 8 p.m. Japan time, which is, I want to say that's 6 in the morning for me.
That's me. That would be like 3 o'clock in the morning for me too. Yeah, she's back on Showroom.
So it will be a special showroom promoting her solo album. Again, this was something that was delayed because she went on a health break in October earlier this year. So I'm so excited for this.
But can I say something?
It has been forever since Jurina has been on Showroom. Now, she did actually make appearances in a couple of other members' showrooms recently, like Mio, Nomura Mio did a showroom where Jurina and Inoue Ruka, the three of them appeared.
Jurina was in a showroom? She was in a showroom a few weeks past week?
Yeah. It was like during one of the events that SKE was doing for like the fashion events that Mio was doing, and Jurina and Ruchan just happened to be visiting her and brought tapioca.
The bubble tea.
Because tapioca boo.
And
Jurina has been very active now on her TikTok.
Oh, she has a TikTok. Yeah, I use TikTok too. Great website.
So, like, some of the most recent posts that she has done are so fun. Especially for today, because at today's Handshake event, guess what, Jerison?
Yeah?
The members who were in Hamlet dressed up as their characters.
That's
minus, like, 2 of them. Oka was wearing a different outfit. I want to say it was her outfit when she was playing the play within a play scene, you know, where she was playing Gonzaga. I don't know if it was Gonzago. But she, like, mentioned this was, like, an outfit that she had worn in Hamlet. And Yoko Nyan, she didn't wear any of her outfits, so there was no Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, but like 7 of the members were dressed as their characters. So Kumazaki Haruka as Horatio, Churi as Polonius, Nao as Claudius, and of course Jurina as Hamlet. Again, after she had done her first handshake events and she came back and she had dressed up as Hamlet, she did it again here, and even did a couple of TikToks with the members when they were dressed up in their outfit. It was amazing.
It's like Hamlet in a modern era, like they use TikTok.
Well, I mean, no, it was just like being fun and like, doing them dressed up in their outfit. Although there was a really cute one where it was Jurina and Nojima Kano who played Ophelia, and it was the song Kamate Dance.
Oh yeah.
So like Ophelia was like tugging at Jurina's arm, being like, hey, 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 and then Jurina was being cold because the song is called Kamate, Kamate.
Come on.
KMT means Kamate, which means
Kamate.
Like, give me attention.
Give me it, yeah. And then when I was watching a showroom of like Yuzuki Fuse, and then she was talking about the albums, like talking. So I said to her like she was singing a bit of "Come On to Dance," and then I said "Come On to Dance," and then she sang the song again after that. It actually happened. Like "Come on and dance, come on and dance." Like, come on and dance.
Okay, so December 10th, 8 p.m. Japan time, Jurina's showroom. Definitely check that out.
We're gonna watch that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Next up, some news from NMB48. First off, an announcement for Tanigawa Airi's last theater show, as well as her Seitansai, her last birthday show, are going to be held on the same day, December 25th.
Christmas? Same day as Yono Soul was released? And Yoshimotozaka46 is next? Wow, that's interesting. A lot of Yoshimoto on that day, on Christmas Day.
And then also there is an announcement that NMB are going to be holding a special live on December 15th. Let me read up more about this.
Okay.
So it'll be around 7 p.m. in Japan time. The tweet does not reveal the details. It has the hashtag 10th anniversary. It seems like the special live is related to the group's upcoming 10th anniversary activities, and if this is true, then something will be announced during the live performance.
To prepare us for
anyone who's curious about that, I'd say definitely keep your eyes and ears open for that. Maybe there is going to be some sort of special announcement for the group for their upcoming 10th anniversary. All right. Next up.
Can I say one thing about quickly, but this week they're also bringing back the thing they did last year called 24-Hour Girl. And this year it's called the 24-Hour College. And in case this is actually the second time they're doing it. In case you don't know what this is the special where it's kind of like 24-hour television or like 46-hour television, where throughout the entire day they would do various activities. Possible to watch a concert too. And like last year's was actually interesting. I saw some of it. I mean, what had happened, like it actually kind of created like the various like kind of running gags of the group in the past year, like Mamone being this little person too, and also like there were some various gags too, and there also did special episodes of some of their the shows they do on YNN and actually this will air between December 13th and 14th on YNN on their MMB channel, YNN MMB channel, and it'll be interesting.
Okay.
But speaking quickly
then.
Go ahead.
Moving on from NMB, I guess, do you want to talk about this one news from STU48?
Yeah, well, speaking of which, because I know that the 24-Hour College actually aired on YNN, which is actually a channel on Nico channel, but just found out about this today, but it appears that STU48 will also be having their own channel on Nico as well. Though I'm not sure if it's going to be like YNN, where like you have to pay like I think like $11 to access it, and then but this one might be free, I think. So they're probably gonna make some original programming for so that related to STU.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So
all right then.
Yeah.
I guess we can move on now to the Sakamichi groups.
Yeah, 46.
So first up, they actually announced that NHK is going to be airing a volume 2, a second volume of Sakamichi TV.
So it's like they will air the show biannual instead of like what was originally thought was weekly?
Mm.
Biannually, possibly.
Well, so yeah, the special, the Sakamichi TV Volume 2, will be aired on December 30th, so it'll be just before New Year's.
But isn't it on the same day that the Japan Record Award is going to happen too? That's already on the same day too. That's on December 30th. Yeah, December 30th. That will be interesting. But also bad news, Yoshimotozaka is still not in it. I mean, they could have been in, but nope.
All right, next up with Nogiezaka46. They actually announced that Volume 2 of Nogizatsu is getting a reprint before it's even out.
Wait, so they sold out in pre-orders?
Pre-order sales must be through the roof.
So this is gonna
if they're getting reprints before it's even out.
Oh, like they're gonna re-release, like they're gonna like it's gonna be a great book.
Yeah, it's coming out. Well, it's coming out in a few weeks actually, but December 17th is the official date of when Nogizatsu is coming out. But yeah, this definitely shows how excited fans are for this if it's getting reprinted before it's even out.
Oh, well, maybe I should probably get a copy of that book probably and look through it.
All right. And then Yamashita Mizuki, the cover for her first photo book was released.
Yeah, I saw those pictures and they look interesting. We have two covers actually. One where there's like she's like, I think it's two. And there's like one of them has her like this is I think the cover for the 7-Eleven version where like it's her like eating a pomegranate. And then there's also one where she's on a canoe as well too.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, what are your thoughts on this photo book actually so far? At least what you know.
Well, I've only seen one version of the cover where it's her like holding a cat.
Oh, only a cat. Oh, that might be the regular version, I think.
Yeah, it might have been the regular version, the one that I saw, but it looks really good just from the one photo. And from what you're describing, I'll definitely have to look and find the other versions of the covers.
Yeah, the other versions.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what other photos are going to come from this.
Yeah, there's like one risky image where like she's in this little building and she's in a bikini. Yeah. And then she did it in Paris too, actually.
Oh yeah, in Paris. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, then moving on now to some major news from Keyakizaka46.
The other big story.
They announced that the release of their 9th single has been postponed due to production issues.
Called it.
Yeah. So yeah, I assume this was probably something that some fans were speculating about, that they were going to delay the release of this.
I'm thinking around winter time, maybe February. It's like we had to wait for a year for their next single after Black Sheep.
But yeah, I would definitely say the fact that they are postponing this just so that they can improve the actual quality of the single, and plus with, I'm sure, involving the members themselves, like Hirata Yunina, for example.
But what happens?
They definitely do want to do their best to make, the best quality as possible.
But what happens if, let's say, Yuuri and Arata can't do the single? Then they might change the lead member, maybe, if it's possible.
Well, we don't know about that. We don't know exactly what sort of production issues are going on that are affecting the quality of it.
Something with audio, I think, maybe, probably. Just the audio quality.
It could be audio. It could be some members not being available, or like a lot of members not being available at the time to do it. Like we really don't know what's going on behind the scenes at the moment. Yes, but there were several members, like for example Sugai Yuka and Moriya Akane, who apologized about the single release being
the captains, yeah.
And several other members too, not just them.
Oh yeah, but at least also maybe to also it's work in progress still. Maybe that's why. Work in progress.
Yeah.
Work in progress. Okay.
So yeah, whenever it does come out, hopefully it is going to be really good. And knowing Keiakizaka, because they have done such quality stuff in the past with some of their previous singles, I would say this will definitely be worth it in the end.
Well, at least we still got the next close best thing you would have for Keiakizaka46 next is actually Yoshimotozaka46's recent single, which...
That's right.
Yeah, it's like... And they just released the video of the Circus track on the recent single Can't Be Impossible, which... I talked about the main song last week, but did you see the video of the main song?
I have not yet. This is Stray Sheep, right?
Yeah, for the Circus track. And what else?
Okay, I haven't taken a look at it yet, but I'll definitely check it out later. So how is it?
Well, first, quickly, when I was watching when I saw this and heard the video, I said, like, yeah, this could have been the main single too, and it's, like, really good. I was, like, watching it, and it was, like, okay, this might remind me of the video of Keiakizaka46 student dance in kind of way. Because, and then when I was watching, I was like, well, I'm laughing a lot when I'm watching this, but it's really great.
So it's like equal parts cool, equal parts funny.
Also avant-garde, too, in this video.
That definitely seems to sum up Yoshimotozaka itself.
It's like
little cool, little funny, little avant-garde.
It's like they're trying
just the right amount of each.
And like they're trying to be, although it might look like they're trying to do this kind of like for charity, but they're actually being serious about this. You know, like when you watch like Saturday Night Live, where they kind of like do like songs. It's like kind of like that, where they kind of make the qualities all good, but it could be silly. It's kind of like that.
Yeah, that's true.
But to the video,
some Saturday Night Live songs, they do have some really good quality put to them, but the lyrics or like the actual content of the song itself is like absolutely ridiculous.
But still good. Yeah, and then like so in the beginning of the video, it's like we see the song, and then like he like removes. He's actually there at at an art gallery, and then like he removes the little cloth, and you see a member under the cloth. And then they and then also there were like some individual.
I'd say since I am going to check out the video for myself.
So we'll talk about it later next week for sure.
Yeah.
And you'll get the rest after that. Okay. Okay. So we get to to great graduated member news, and I know we were talking about Sayaka Yamamoto and with her next album Alpha, which will be released on December 25th. But surprisingly, and actually you probably told me about this to both Discord and Twitter, that the video of, one of the songs from the album, and True Blue was released, and this is the entire thing, which I watched the thing.
Yeah, actually what happened was she did a live stream on her YouTube channel where they actually revealed the full music video there.
Oh, that's
Or actually, it was more like it was revealed on a separate site where fans, like, they had to click a link while the YouTube live stream was still going on and go to the website so they could watch the music video with Sayana together.
Oh, the premiere, the premiere.
But it was a cool live stream though too, because like there were some moments where Sayana was kind of interacting with their fans, but she was also showing off some stuff that she was actually preparing for fans. Like I think it was these special Christmas ornaments that were helping to like promote the album and all that. So like one of them would be a photo ornament with like a picture card of her in it.
Oh, the bonuses
one of them
with the album
is an AR ornament where you could scan it with your phone and it shows like augmented reality on your phone. And then one of them is a Christmas card that was actually signed and written by her.
Oh, the bonuses with the album. Yeah, so I mean I'm sure there might be an exclusive with Amazon, but I mean I don't know if again there.
But yeah, the music video for True Blue is really cool and was actually filmed in London.
Oh, London. So Michael could have saw her possibly in person. I mean, Asuka was not the only one there too. Sayaka was there too.
No, I don't. But he did. He actually watched the video and he recognized a couple of the places where she was filming.
Yeah. She filmed around Millennium Bridge.
London Bridge.
London Bridge too. Yeah.
London Bridge.
London Bridge. Yeah.
And then she filmed, I forget where it was exactly, but there was, like, Big Ben in the background.
Oh, near Westminster Parliament.
Oh, that might have been it.
Yeah, it's Big Ben. Yeah, Big Ben. Westminster Parliament.
But yeah, the music video was really cool, very pretty, and just the song itself, True Blue, is a really good song. Again, just Sayane has some really quality talent with her music.
Yeah, she was cool with her guitar. And during the scene where they show her in the studio, they kind of look similar to some like scenes I saw in the video of like one of the songs on Official Dandism's recently, Traveler. They had something where they shot on like I think like 16mm film kind of thing. They had kind of that effect in the video. I don't know, it's actually great actually, by the way.
All right, moving on now to some more graduated member news. First off, the cover for Jo Nishike's third photo book has been revealed.
Oh, what does it look like?
I'm pulling it up right now. It's really good. It's really pretty, actually.
Oh, okay.
It's her on the beach in the ocean, and she's wearing like this kind of long. It looks like a black dress.
Uh-huh.
It's really pretty.
Uh-huh. Oh, well, not the show. Yeah, there's the dress there.
So yeah, that photo book comes out on December the 20th, so anyone who is interested in that, check that out.
I'm just going to show the covers actually very quickly. Just go, yep, here it is. Show you there. Yeah, she looks actually really good in that cover. Let's see. That's one of, but there are probably other covers too, possibly.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, but
right.
sorry, it's a bit risque. Oh, good as I didn't show it. It's good. Whoa. Okay.
Next up, former member Watanabe Miyuki, the girl unit that she produced is making their official debut.
Oh, that group, yeah.
So her 2-year limited girl unit, Ant et Folletta.
Ant and Folletta.
There are 6 members in total.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
So if you're pulling it up, you can show like the pictures of the girls here.
Oh, okay, I'm going to show that quick. Yep, got it.
So they will be having a limited promotion period for 2 years. They're going to participate in Miyuki's Christmas concerts that will be on December 19th and December 25th later this year, and then make their major debut next year in 2020.
Oh yeah, the well-fresh Miyuki going to Miyuki Land, but yeah, it looks very something that Miyuki Watanabe would probably do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm just about to show you quickly, actually.
So yeah, it's definitely going to be cool to see what these girls are going to be like.
And they also look. Let's see. What are your thoughts on this group so far?
Well, so far they all look really cool. Like Rena, for example, she has this really kind of cool vibe to her. But yeah, most of them, they look really pretty, really cute.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm excited to see like how their like performance level is going to be, like how well they can sing and dance and such like that. So yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing more of that.
Well, wait and find out when the group launches. Okay.
And then last up, Shimazaki Haruka is joining the cast of an upcoming TV Asahi spring drama.
Oh, a new show. Okay.
So it'll be premiering next year on January 2nd, actually.
Oh, it's kind of technically winter.
Yeah. It's called Hage Shiwa Shiwa Toki Doki Koi. What a title.
Doki Doki.
And she is going to be playing a nurse at a senior living caring home.
Okay. That's
Kohinata Urara is her name. Oh, that's a cute name.
Oh, Ricardo, okay.
All right, so definitely look forward to that if any of you are curious about that.
Yeah.
Next up, we've got a couple more music videos to talk about. First up, with the international groups.
Oh, yeah.
First off, SGO48, Saigon48, has released a teaser for their next upcoming single, Koisuru Fortune Cookie.
We're finally have
just
more.
Just from the teaser, it looks really good.
With the spirit of the original video.
Yeah, like they're doing that sort of very social, very big scale of it with getting like people in Saigon involved with like the location shoots and stuff like that, and teaching everyone the dance.
Yeah, I mean like BNK did that too, and MNL40 did that too. Yeah.
Like that really is the essence of what the song is. It's all about, getting everyone involved with it. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing this rendition of it. Then also Team SH released their version of Bokutachi wa Tatakawanai, the music video for that.
I saw the video, yeah. And it has a sports theme in this one.
Yeah, it was fencing this time, which I thought was pretty cool. Fencing's a cool sport. And I'll admit, it was really, really good. The story that was behind it, even though I don't understand the language, I could understand the story, which really is important, especially for groups to reach an international audience, is that even if they don't understand the language you're saying, if they can understand the story that you're telling through your music, that'll leave an impact on them. So yeah, I'd say that was really good.
Yeah, it's like the underdog wins it at the end.
Although I will say, because like it's just naturally going to happen as a comparison, it doesn't feel as epic as the original AKB version. But then again, the AKB version was like a sci-fi short film.
Yeah, but
it had a bunch of action in it, so like it's not gonna be near that level as epic, but it was still really good.
Bit dark though the person that directed the video was actually a person that directed various like films involving like the person that directed the video.
Oh, that's cool.
A famous director, yeah.
Alright then, next moving on from that to other idol news, Suzuki Airi is actually releasing a music video for a song that she did with High Dandism. It's called Break It Down.
She's doing a collaboration with official Suzuki Dandism. Yeah?
Yeah.
Even though
she actually
Sayaka,
performed the song today on J-Mello, so I saw a clip of that.
Wait,
it sounds really cool.
Did she perform with most of the band or with all the members in the band?
Oh, none of the band members were in there.
Oh, no, so they produced the music on the song, yeah.
Yeah, like they help her work on the song, but they're not actually in the song, per se.
Yeah. Well, with music, yeah, maybe the lead singer is not in it, probably. The lead singer. Yeah.
But yeah, it's still a really cool song, so I'd say definitely look forward to that coming out tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Or, you know, it's probably up already by the time we release this. It depends on when we release the video, but yeah, if it is out, definitely check it out.
Should be on NHK's World's website, yeah. And
well, I mean, not the J-Mello performance, I mean the music video.
Oh, yeah, the episode, but the
J-Mello performance, yeah, I'd say if it does go up on NHK World for
sure, well,
international audience to see, definitely check that out too.
And then watch the video the next day. Oh, and finally, with other news, but with some quick whack news, but Empire released the video of, well, I think like one of the songs on their next album, and it's called A Journey. But I was watching this video, it seems like it's a mind-blowing journey because in this video, the members in the groups are seen with no clothes.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they wear no clothes and have to cover themselves up. Typical usual whack groups.
Okay. Now, I don't really follow that many whack groups, and I don't really follow Empire, although with the help of, like, Steve, I am kind of starting to get a little bit more into Bish with, like, the videos that he showed me.
Yeah. And then,
Empire, I think I've heard of them.
Yeah, they made
I think I saw... Wasn't there a clip of them that was showed in one of the Slope YouTube channels, one of their recent videos where they were showing
the
videos?
fire. Yeah, with the fire.
Yeah, the fire. What was that song?
What was it called? It's like fire. It's called like This Here's Now, I think.
Okay. Whatever that song was, maybe I'll rewatch the video and find it again. Yeah. And they also mentioned that they did a song for Black Clover.
Must be. Oh yeah, that's the song. That's the song.
Oh that's the song?
Yeah, that was the theme song of Black Clover. That one, the Empire song.
The one with the fire.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I'll definitely have to rewatch that and check that out. Because I am at least curious about that. The fact that they have pyrotechnics with that looks really cool.
And they also did a video where they filmed in a theme park, and also they did a theme song of Fairy Tale. But with that video of the Emerald with A Journey, I say it's pretty much like AKB48 beach music video, but more risque.
And the song itself, was it a good song?
Yeah, great for usual for a whack group. Okay, yeah, but
I mean, hey, maybe I'll check it out though. I'm at least curious about it now that you brought it up.
Yeah, I saw when I was watching boys show Bazincans, and that's how I saw the video.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I gotta go soon, so to wrap up, let's briefly talk about the most recent Nogiego episode because I actually saw that today.
Finally watched it.
So the main section to talk about that is Wadamaya and Shinuchimai, who were taking their English test.
Yes.
Wanamaya was focused on the 3rd level, I believe it was.
3rd level, yeah.
The Aiken 3rd level, and then Shinichi Mai was doing the 4th and 3rd level in succession.
Oh, there's more levels after this. Okay.
Well, yeah, it's like the levels. What the levels it is like Aiken level 1 is the highest. If you reach Aiken level 1 and pass it, you're like certified. It's like that's the best. Like Gotonada, for example, she passed Aiken level 1. And she's not even a native English speaker, and she's like, that shows how good she is.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, we got the results from each of their respective tests. Mm-hmm. So unfortunately, Shinichi Mai was unable to pass the 3rd level exam.
Okay. But for Mayawada,
yeah. Hold on, for some reason it's blanking on me.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I don't think she passed to the 3rd level. It seems like from what we saw of like the scores when it was like dividing it up.
Oh yeah, the specific score you had to get to pass the exam.
The one that she was struggling with the most was the listening. Mm-hmm. Because she has the bad habit of when she hears a word, she processes it in Japanese, not in English.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, now that I remember, she wasn't able to pass it because her score on the listening was really low.
So that means she'll still be on the show, at least for a few more months.
Well, yeah, they're definitely going to try and help to improve her English a little bit more because she does want to improve, so yeah. I'm sorry. I had a little bit of a brain fart there. I couldn't remember.
This was a very fun episode, actually, at least.
It was very fun with the other segments, too. But, yeah. I'd say still, again, for the two of them, best luck to them in improving their language in English.
Yeah. So, and before we get to the end of the show, but a quick shout-out without communities, but it appears the site that we usually use on the show, J Show, was now back online.
That's right.
Yeah. Why was it not on for a while?
I'm not really sure what was going on. It might have been a mix of just personal things, whatever was going on with the person who usually posts on it, to maybe there were issues with the site that wouldn't let them post stuff on there. I don't think we're exactly going to know the reason for that, but it is good that the show or the website is back up and running. So we'll be able to get more news from across Japan, music and media and stuff like that. So
at least we had some about technical problems, but at least we had our other sources too. And quickly also too, but also that AKB48 and all the others were also doing a showroom competition where they're doing with the Tokyo Girls collection that's happening right now. We'll talk more about that in the next episode.
All right. So if you liked the video, be sure to leave a like and comment about your thoughts on what we discussed here or anything that maybe we didn't discuss today. Subscribe to the channel for more stuff like this, and we'll see you guys in the next video. So until then, bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. See you next week.